Hello everyone, it's Bebop307 here, and welcome back to Niche and the Zodiac Tribes. I am here with the Rabbit Tribe today, and I figured that, like I said, I wanted to spend a little more time with them, so I'm gonna try to record a few more Rabbit Tribe episodes, and I'm just gonna try and record more of these episodes, I guess. But let me stop myself there before I really go on rambling about the same point for like the next 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and let's jump into it. So, in the last episode, we actually got a brand new member to the tribe, and it was a hard decision, but at the same time, Saranai, came over, she interviewed her, investigated her, looked at her genetics, she saw how she could possibly be beneficial, and she saw that she had nimble fingers, and even better, that she had digger paw. And the reason why that's really good for us right now is because there are actually quite a few, let's go over here, there are actually quite a few roots on this island. As you can see, there's already 2 right here. But if you zoom out, there's even more. Let's see, there's 1, 2, there's 3, 4, 5, there's, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6. Or not. Basically, there's a good amount. And it would be really, really helpful to have a few more nichelings with digger paw. And I mean, we're getting a little bit low on food for the tribe size, and I think Saranai is definitely going to start keeping an eye on that, because our nichelings, so far we've been blessed, really, with a lot of food on the last island, and just it kind of got really comfortable, like, oh, we can have as many kids as we want, we don't have to worry about food. But that's not the case, and we're starting to have to be a little more concerned about it, because we don't have that much. And there's also another very important thing in the last episode, Nida and Savannah going off adventuring, which is really quite unlike rabbits. It feels a little more disorganized than this exploration group, which is carefully moving around. Oh! It looks like our little Casanova is doing okay. I think Enyo is going to call him back because she doesn't like him being so far away. So, we'll have to get to that in just a second. But, so they discovered this healing fruit, and Saranai, she could get 2 extra days on her life if she can make it up there. So we're definitely going to try and send Saranai up there to get herself an extra life, and we're definitely going to try and stop collecting the coconuts from underneath the nichelings that are stunned, because I think I kept having, Saranai do that, and I think he got smacked multiple times because of it. Luckily he's still very young, and hopefully the healing fruit will grow back by the time he's going to need it. But, definitely need to stop smacking it, like, grabbing up the, coconuts, because that's what's keeping everyone from getting stunned. And honestly, if we can't avoid it, like, we're a little low on food right now, so I'll still collect the coconuts, but if we can find some other resources to keep ourselves afloat, it might not be a bad idea to just leave the coconuts around the trees, because then they're not going to be able to fall, right? You know, if you leave the coconuts, it's going to be a safe spot, because no more are going to be able to fall in that area, so I think that's something I'm going to try and do. But in the last episode, way more importantly, Pistachio passed away. And it's very, very sad, because she only got a little bit of time to spend with her and Mika's son, and Jorel he's actually really pretty, he's really pretty, but Mika is a little torn up about it, and she's definitely feeling very attached to her son Jorel right now, and she's very shaken up, and I think that Mika will probably take Jorel over here, and they'll start slowly expanding the rabbit tribe this way. Because Salve is actually Jorel's biological father, because he was kind enough to kind of help them have a baby. And he also cares very, very much about his son. And he feels he misses Pistachio as well. And he's going to be a very essential part in Mika moving on and accepting it. And not necessarily moving on, but just coping, I guess, and kind of moving on and just healing. So he is ready to be very supportive and helpful which is very good, and Mika is just utterly distraught right now. She's going to stay by her mates. She's going to kind of stand vigil, just out of respect, taking a little bit from our Wolfpack challenge. She's going to stand vigil and just pay her respects and mourn for the rest of the turn. And ooh, before I move too many nichelings, I don't think oh, there's a coconut under him. Oh goodness, oh, he won't be able to make that healing fruit. I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to send Cuckoo back this way so he can fish us up some food. There we go, because that's actually why he went over this way in the first place, to get some food. So let's go ahead and let's send Cassova back this way, I think. Enyo is... she wants to see her mate. She is not happy that he went so far away, and so we're going to go ahead, let him collect up this coconut. I know we tried, we wanted to kind of like not do that, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. And let's actually... let's just smack this nest. We'll just take this nest for now, and let's get rid of this grass as well. Oh, it's regrowing grass, but we managed to get a little bit more. So Enyo and Cassova are going to go ahead. They're going to chit-chat and just kind of like, you know, hang out, and she's probably going to scold him for being so ridiculous. Like, you've seen those coconuts knock some of our other nichelings. Why were you so reckless? So she's going to scold him a little bit. But let's see. We do have Pepperroot. I think Pepperroot's going to go ahead and have a baby soon as well. We'll find a place for her to do it in just a second. Let's see. Balder's still stunned. I'm going to go ahead and have Solveig crack open this little coconut right here. And I think I'm going to have him reveal the bunny burrow so that we can kind of start connecting everything up and clearing everything up. And we have our current trunk singer, Kaihime. I'll go ahead and have her sing. She's just trying to practice. There we go. I forgot exactly what this was doing. I think Enyo, out of nowhere, okay, yeah, Enyo and her mate Cassova are the purse snout nichelings. Do you have purse snout in your recessives? No, you don't. I think someone does. Actually, let me go ahead. We're going to look at the family tree. I want to review and see which of her... So Balder and Savannah and Skemmet are all their kiddos. Balder, let's see. He has Cracker Jaw recessive. Savannah has Purse Snout recessive. So she is definitely going to be someone we want to try and breed in the future because we are trying to get Purse Snout. Then we have Skemmet. He is not Purse Snout recessive. So I might go ahead and let Enyo and Cassova breed again because they're kind of high up status-wise, and I think they're definitely one of our main breeding families, which is something that I forgot the rabbits really had. Like, every nicheling is allowed to have at least one child, but because, as you guys can see, we're getting a little bit overpopulated, there are only a few select nicheling pairs that are really supposed to have the big families. But I guess it kind of balances out if every nicheling pair has like maybe 1 or 2 kids instead of like one having like 5 and then another one having 1. But we're gonna have to definitely balance it out. But I think that Enyo and Cassova might have another child because I would really love to get a purse snout, and I'm tempted. I think we've talked about putting it like twice in their genetics, right? We don't know what we want to do with his extra genes, so maybe. You know, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna see. Let's just try it. Let's just go ahead and do this. So there we go. And why exactly are we calling up here again? I know it unlocks something. I think is it the peacock tail? What does calling do again? I'm trying to remember. Okay. Trying to remember. So we're just gonna look through everything because I think there was like a snout or something. I don't know if we still need to call, like, sing from the trunks anymore. I think they're going to do it anyway because that's just part of the rabbits, but let's see. I'm trying to look. It doesn't look like there's anything. And these are all something like if we get to the mountain biome. Well, it looks like I don't really see anything. I don't know. No, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do. Like, ooh, Birdbeak, huh? Birdbeak looks so cute. But I guess we don't really need to call much anymore, huh? But let's go ahead and let's have Nida and Savannah very overjoyed of their find. Let's have them start clearing up the area. And definitely not collecting the actual fruit. And let's actually scoot little Savannah aside and have her clear up the way a little bit more. Because we want it to be nice and easy for Sarah and I to run up there and get a few extra days. I'm hoping that she'll be able to do it in one day if we're fast enough. So let's actually go ahead. Goldfish, seeing that her mate is okay, I think she might send her boys to help out the leader. Since Saranai is her best friend, so of course she wants to make it easy for her to go and heal up. And hopefully her mate will be able to heal up as well. And there's a bunny. Before we do anything else, we definitely want to keep an eye out for food. So let's go ahead and smack that up. There we go. Some foodums. How's that feel, Stickweed? You still got it. I think Stickweed is having a good time with Tashawn. They're kind of hanging out, maybe doing the age-old nicheling tradition of carving their name in this rock. And I think he's going to look back at his mate and just kind of take in the sight of her one last time before using his last turn to carve his name in this rock with his son and to carve in his mate's name in his whole family tree and just carve their names so that they're remembered forever on this island. And Pepperroot, I think knowing that she and her mate are close at their end, is ready to sit down her nest. And considering that Goldfish is, well, I'm pretty sure Goldfish is her daughter. I have to check, don't I? See, this is how bad I am with the family trees. Goldfish. No, Goldfish is not her daughter. Where's Pepperroot? Salve, Tashawn, and Nida. Of course Nida, the adventurous Nida, would be her daughter. But Pepperroot, being on her last legs, she does want to stay near her mate. But I think she's going to go ahead, sit up here. Oh no, we're going to sit her here. And she'll set down her nest and ask that Goldfish kind of keep watch. I think during their time on this island that they would have definitely become close friends. Goldfish tends to have that effect on nichelings. She's definitely a very cheerful and friendly nicheling who she's really good at listening and giving advice. And I definitely think that Pepperroot would respect her because, well, it's kind of hard not to, considering how smart she is, I guess. I don't know, just the type of nicheling that she is, the type of person that she is. She's just really friendly and genuinely a good person. So it's really hard not to love her, but she feels very close to her, so I think that on her last day she would definitely ask Goldfish to be there with her. And I'm really excited to see what their baby is going to be, their very last kiddo. I'm really excited. It's gonna be really sad, but I really did like their love story, especially since they started out so feisty. Our two feisty nichelings, of course their babies are the ones with the most spirit. Like especially Nida up here, just trying to sit there and prove herself, and gosh, she's so adventurous. Alright you guys, let's go ahead past the turn. She'll at least have one more day with her baby. Oh! Oh, how beautiful! She kind of reminds me of Nida as well. Lakomi. Unfortunately, she does have blind eyes in her recessive, so let's go ahead and let's put normal eyesight there so that we can just start fighting against that right off the bat. And let's actually really quickly give her a name. Oh, but I kind of want to look at her for a moment. She's really pretty. Wow, F&I immunity, perfect fertility, perfect blood clotting. Her only issue really is the blind eyes in her recessives. Alright, let's see if we can find a fitting name. I might be a little more picky with her name because I want something really fitting. Okay, never mind, I'm not that picky. The first name I saw I feel like really fits her, and it's Azola. I know, we're not talking about Azula, which is, you know, Avatar: The Last Airbender, so don't get any wrong ideas. Azola, totally different. She's got two L's in her name and an O. But, She's really pretty though. She kind of makes me think of Kaihime a little bit, but like with stripes. Let's see, where is Kaihime? Hello, Kaihime. But you guys see how... Oh no, maybe it's not Kaihime. She does look like her sister Nida though. Like if I look at Nida, yeah, she does. Let's see, Azola. Oh, she's so pretty. Their last child though. Wow. Oh, poor thing. Of course, oh, let's make sure that nobody gets smacked over here. But let's go ahead. He's still going to be stunned for a little bit. Hopefully nothing falls on him. But let's really quickly, let's see. We're going to sniff around. And we're actually going to try and move this way. And let's really, really quickly rush up here. Saranai is going to rush and use her last... Well, not her last turn, but she's going to quickly eat up this plant. So now she'll feel much, much better. And we have some roots over here. We also have some over here. So let's go ahead, have her dig up these roots. And it looks like we have a lot of bunnies over here eating up all of our berries. Don't know how Solveig feels about that, but we're not going to move him just yet. So what we are actually going to do is Jor-El and... Oh goodness. Almost went through this episode without yawn. I don't know what it is. I think honestly it's because like I yawn for like 2-3 videos. Now every time I play Nicheling, my brain decides like, oh, this is the perfect time to yawn. So I said, did I say every time my brain plays Nicheling? Wait. Did I say that? Did I? Wait a second. No. In any case, let's get back to the story. Mika is going to be scooting her beloved little baby over this way because I think she would definitely feel comfort in being over where Solveig is because they are still a family and it's just nice to know that someone understands her pain and is also going to really care about Jor-El the way that she does. So we're going to go ahead and let him grab up some more food because he of course wants to be responsible and take care of his son. And although he and Mika aren't together, I do think that they would make a good parenting unit and definitely support each other in the loss of Pistachio. So yeah, and I'm so glad that Mika's going to be around for a while for her son Jor-El. I think it's a really interesting little family unit over there. But oh right, we have this very lovely little baby and Pepperroot I think is absolutely enchanted. And we're going to go ahead and clear up everything around here and she just is going to pad the nest with some really soft, cool grass. And Goldfish is... Oops. Sorry. Is going to make sure that she's okay. We're going to collect up some more and I think we're going to send her back down here. I think that we definitely want to keep her by Azola since she was kind of asked to protect him, you know? But, Anyo and Kasova, let's see. Kasova is on his last legs, unfortunately. That really sucks. But, since it is his last turn, I'm gonna go ahead and have him use it up by sitting and risking the tree. And then Enyo is going to move her little baby Skemmet by him. And we actually do need them to breed again. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot I was going to have them breed one more time. So let's go ahead, let's have them breed, and then we'll sit her back over on this trunk. And they can have their little son Skimmet between them. And unfortunately, Kasova will not be able to see his youngest child. But I'm really excited to see the baby. And it really does suck, you know, that Yucca is going to be... She's going to be outliving her twin. That kind of really sucks, actually. That really sucks. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how sad that was. But she is... I definitely feel like Yucca is more of a realistic nicheling. Like, she knows that it's gonna be tough, and she knows that it's gonna happen, and she's very, like, duty. Like, she's got a job to do, and she'll do it no matter what. So, she'll stay over here. She knows that he has Enyo and Skimmet and his family around him. Their oldest son, I think their oldest son, Balder, and Kaihime, I'm pretty sure, is also their daughter. So she doesn't feel too bad, and let's go ahead, call Kaihime just really likes singing up on the trunk. She's a very like joyful nicheling like that. And then little Cuckoo, I think we're gonna definitely, let's bring him up here and see if perhaps he can smack this poison berry bush. Doesn't look like he's got any luck there, so we're gonna go ahead and have Tishawn he's been kind of standing vigil almost over his father's bones, his resting place, and I think that's something that might kind of build up in this tribe. It's respectful, and family's very important to them, and they want to make sure that they go to the other side peacefully. And now that we've done that, let's see, where... I have no idea where Kiravan wants to go. Where do you want to go? I guess I might as well just take him up this way, and he can help clear out everything. And Savannah is also going to help clear out everything. I think she's going to try and convince Nida to go this way. And Nida is just, I think Nida's going to actually come over to where her mother is and just talk about all the things that she's seen, the accomplishments that she has achieved, like finding the healing fruit, and just kind of telling her mom about all of her adventures. And meanwhile, Jalan is looking at this prickly plant and wondering if perhaps it would be a good idea to poke it. He definitely seems like a troublemaker, and I think that's what he would do. Maybe he'll clear away the grass, see if that'll make it easier for him to grab at the berries on there. But hopefully someone will be able to get to him and kind of like push him away and be like, don't be so silly, don't be so silly, that's ridiculous, you're being reckless. Hopefully somebody needs to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Oh, Jalan, you ding-a-dong, you're such a ding-dong. Oh yeah, is there a way, by the way, if you have spiky body, does it hurt the nicheling to gather from these cactus plants? I don't know if they changed that. I thought I read something about it a while ago. But that's something that hasn't crossed my mind until right now. Like, is that a thing? I don't know. If it is, then I wouldn't mind having some spiky bodies, because, like, that could be useful. That would have been very useful on the last island. But it looks like we're already kind of clearing away a chunk. We have a lot left on this island before we go anywhere else. And I have to admit, I'm definitely curious to go to this mountain island right here. I know there's, like, I don't know. I mean, it does have bones on it, so... Before we go, like to this island, I don't know, I'm curious because of course, new genes, there are still quite a few ancient genes that I have never had in my tribes and never even seen. So I would love to go to that island and see what would be waiting for us, but that's not going to be for a while yet because we have a lot left with this rabbit tribe. We have a lot left. And we might want to start thinking about a few more pairings. I think someone recently listed a few pairing possibilities. And I'm definitely curious to see what those were. But now that Saranai has a few more days, oh thank goodness, and hopefully Balder won't be stunned in the next episode, they should be able to have a child of their own. And if it's a really good kiddo, maybe they'll have more than one. But I really, really want to be careful. As much as Saranai might want a big family, I don't think she's willing to risk the rest of her tribe and food shortages just to have it. So I think in the next episode we're going to want to really focus on food again because Saranai is probably going to start getting paranoid about it because we're at 20 nichelings and 80 food. That's just, let's see, 20, that's just like 4 days. So we definitely want to boost up our food supply. But alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I want to thank you all for watching, but I gotta be bopping on out of here and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!